Dar, and welcome everyone. This is Mr. West, and today we're going to take a look at the OnePlus 5. This is the 128GB, 8GB model. So looking around the packaging, not really much going on at the top, at the bottom, but we do have a hint of what one of the main features of the phone is there, the dual camera clearer photos message there, and this is just repeated on the side there. Let's just take the wrapping off the side here. So that is the box. It's got this lovely sort of smooth finish to it, a really nice soft touch cardboard, which really gives it a nice sort of premium feel right off the bat. So let's just take the top of the box off. So you can see things are pretty similar to last year's OnePlus 3T. So you get a piece of card here which is shot on OnePlus. So in the box we've got the dash charge cable, so we'll talk about dash charge in a moment, but this is a USB-A to USB-C cable, and then we've got the dash charger itself. So being a OnePlus 3 owner, I've already got one of these. One of the most impressive, unique selling points of any phone I've actually had in quite some time. The charging speed on the OnePlus device, especially the 3 onwards, is absolutely fantastic. It's one of those really useful features where if you really need to juice up your phone, you can literally get around about 15 to 30% battery in about 20 minutes, and then if you go onwards from that, it's days power in half an hour. So a really good feature of the OnePlus devices, and one that if you do have one, you'll be really surprised at how useful it is. So this is all the usual blurb. Now in here you'll probably find a SIM tray. So I do like the presentation of this. I've got these little sort of tabs here so you can put everything out nicely. So that is some of the documentation, safety information. Got the SIM eject toolbar there. Here is the phone itself. So from first impressions, we've got this plastic on the back here. So weight wise, I do fancy this a little bit lighter. I can feel already that the OnePlus 3T is a little bit heavier, not much, but there's a definite weight difference between the two. The actual finish of the phones themselves, I mean, this has got a deep brand skin on the back, but it feels nice and cool to touch with this sort of anodized aluminium on the back here. First impressions are the actual build quality of the phone. I mean, for £500, still quite expensive, but that is a really nice feeling handset. So there is the rear. So you've got this. This feels really nice. I've got to be honest. And we've got the OnePlus logo, which is engraved into the metal at the back here. It feels really nice to the touch and really cool. If we can see at the top here, we can just about see the antenna bands, which have been nicely incorporated into the top of the design, and this is also repeated on the bottom as well. On the bottom of the phone, we've got the single dial firing loudspeaker, USB-C charging port, and a headphone jack, where hey, nice to see that included. On the right hand side, we've got the SIM tray, which you can see there, and the power key there, which is also the wake and sleep button as well. To the left, we've got the volume rocker up and down, and another really great feature of the OnePlus phones, which is the alert sliders. So down is for ringing, switch to the middle for silence, and you can push up to the top then, which is for vibrate. Up front, we've got the Singer earpiece here. We've got the single 16 megapixel front facing camera, which has got electronic image stabilization. On the bottom there, we've got the capacitive home key, so it's not a hardware button like the Samsung Galaxy A5 I looked at recently. This is just the fingerprint scanner, also doubles as a home button as well. So as we can see, there's the device itself. This screen, again, never get tired of this screen. Even though it's not a Quad HD display, the actual display that there is there is absolutely fantastic. For everyday use, nobody's really going to have any arguments with that. The Oxygen OS, as you can see, this is the stock launcher from OnePlus itself, so it's very stock Android. These little details really make the software experience on the OnePlus. With the notification tray, you can actually edit this. So if you want to reorder your most used settings at the top, you can just click and drop, and then you can just put that back if you need to. I haven't actually got the gesture set up on the OnePlus 5 yet, but just to give you an example, or if you press and hold there, that will actually bring down your notification tray. And then if you use this button here, this will actually bring up what OnePlus call your shelf. So you can actually customize this as well to show pretty much anything you want, your most used apps, your most recent contacts. For example, you can see here you have the news or the weather. You can actually have the buttons actually up on screen as well, so that you can actually have them hidden. Like you can see here, you can actually have the capacitive button then replaced with on-screen icon. If you draw a O on the screen, this will actually power up the camera. switch off, and there's various other gestures you can actually do. This will work on the OnePlus 5 as well, just using the 3T there, just obviously to give you some sort of idea of how it all looks. Again, this is something which I'll set up for as part of the full review, and you can see everything as it should be. Now, if we go into the display settings, we can actually see, wow, you can see how smooth that animation is. So adaptive brightness is available. So one thing I have noticed that these AMOLED displays, even though they've got these really dark inky blacks, when you go outside and you have the adaptive brightness on, they really do punch up the brightness in the sunlight, so it remains really usable, which is fantastic. So you've got the night mode, which tailors the screen, so obviously it gives this sort of yellowish tinge, which makes it a lot easier on the eye. You can actually tailor that to be stronger or weaker. And we've got the reading mode as well. So you switch that on. As you can see, the screen has actually gone black and white if we switch that back on. Okay, so then we've got the theme, so you can actually have a dark theme. We've got the display size, then you can sort of change you can have everything larger, or you can go I prefer it actually really small. It sort of makes the best use of the display, and actually really shows how crisp that the text can actually be. You can actually see that on the display there. So onto the camera. So we've got this dual configuration here, so if we just bring our subject into the picture, so we'll just pop that down there. But from any screen, even locked, you can just double tap the home button like this, and that will actually open up the camera app. And so this is the stock camera app. Slightly different to the OnePlus 3T, only slightly different. So you've got this toggle here for the two lenses, so you can just click back and forth. Now you do actually have zoom as well. Let's go back, sorry. So there we go, there's the zoom function. So that's actually pretty nifty. Don't lose a great deal of detail by zooming in. That's great. So we just go to the secondary camera. Just wait for that to go. There we go. So you can also zoom with this one as well. So if you click on the actual image, you can then adjust the actual exposure. When you actually click on your focal point, you can then adjust the exposure of that particular focus point, which is great, or the subject that you're taking a photo of. So there's the zoom. So we come out. So 2 times. Try again. Go, got a much narrower image, you can see. For the time being then, this is a sort of quick unboxing of the OnePlus 5. But for now, my first impressions are this is a really nice piece of kit, and I can't wait to sort of use this on a daily basis to see how it compares to the old faithful OnePlus 3T, which you can see here. Okay, so that's been my first look at the OnePlus 5. If you've got any questions or anything you'd like to see in the review especially, please leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content coming soon. But for now, my name's Mr. West. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.